Oh. What the fuck do you mean the camera source is busy? Oh, fucking classic. What the fuck? What do you mean it's already in use? Silly thing. Right? Fucking me. I don't know. What's going on, guys? I'm having some difficulties here with my camera. It's been stupid. What's going on? Bear with. Bear with. Video broadcast is not playing ball. Uh, how's it going, guys? Anyway, you all good? Instalink is it because of this? Do I? The camera source is busy. What do you mean the camera source is busy? It's not busy. Oh my fucking god. Stupidness. Selected camera device is already in use. Where? Where is it already in use? I don't understand. What the actual? Oh, eye surgery, dude. I didn't even realize. Glad that it went well. That's awesome. I am. Give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to sort my shit out. It's not working. Video broadcast can suck a fat one right now. This was working absolutely fine earlier. I don't really understand why. What's going on? I don't really want to live stream my. Okay, I think if I do that and then. Right, now video broadcast is working. Go back to that. I'm having a mare. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm getting annoyed now. Whew, that was stressful. Oh my god, that was frustrating. I am so sorry, everyone. Um, brain not working at all. I was, yeah. I don't know if anyone's on this, so I'm gonna. I'm just gonna do a thing. We should be there now though. No, this is all. Da da da. Here we go. Oh, that was painful. I'm so sorry. I'm back. I'm back. Oh my god, what a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. Let me know if you're there. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. We should be all good now. Some technical issues, basically just me being an idiot. So yeah. Sorry about that. My bad. My bad. We should be all good. Yes, everything's okay. I just I had a brain meltdown with selecting the wrong camera, which is why it wasn't working properly, and then I couldn't figure it out, and then OBS kept on crashing as it does. So yeah, that was super annoying. Daniel Perez, thank you for coming back, buddy. Nice to see you again. How's it going? I know some of you guys missing earlier. Cinelog SPV. Is the Cinebot 30 good for real estate? I just built one a week back. Yeah. Cinebot. It is good, mate. It's what have you put in it? Have you put in the DJI 4 Pro, or are you using a GoPro? What's your camera of choice? And Chaser FPV, really good to have you back, mate. Hey, my eye surgery went good. I'm back. Nice to be able to see you live again. Awesome, dude. Glad that worked out well. So that's awesome. Let me know who's in the chat so I know who's here. Yeah, again, really sorry about the dropout. Just, yeah, annoying shit. This is, there we go. Good. So, yeah, I thought a couple of things I want to talk to you tonight, of course. Ask all the questions you want to ask. That's absolutely fine. As always, happy to answer any questions. Hopefully get some questions about the new day in the life video I just released. That was, yeah, good to be doing that again, for sure. And then I want to talk about this Avata 360, see what you guys think. I've got some thoughts. I've also got some thoughts about the way they're marketing it, which I think is not fucking cool at all. So yeah, let's get chatting. It'd be good. And yeah, again, apologies for all the issues that I was having. Seems like a few of you dropped off, which is understandable. So yeah. I was going to get Discord open, wasn't I? I can't remember my password for Discord. Hold on. Shit. Okay, that's cool. I was just gonna have that open just in case. Yes, so let's talk about the Avata 360. So when I was when I first heard about this, God, it must have been 3 or 4 months ago. I was quite intrigued by this. So I tried to build a 360 quad a little while ago. I'm trying to think I think it was a newbie drone 360, I think it was. Have I got this right? Invisi 360, that was it. Invisi 360. So I tried this whole Invisi 360 drone. I tried this whole 360 thing a while back. I'm trying to find a picture of it. Here it is. This thing. By Newbie Drone. So I tried to build this and get it to work. I can't remember what the camera was now. It was like one of the original Insta360s, and it was just shit. It just didn't really work, to be honest. This is going back a year or so ago, so I kind of gave up on the idea of the 360 drone. But I think it's got some really interesting use cases, especially being able to reframe throughout a fly through, which I thought was cool. But also, I'm not going to give away one of my secrets here because I've got a really cool use case for the Avata 360 if it works how I think it's going to work. UC, what's up, man? How's it going? Good to have you back. Chaser, I don't know what you said because you retracted it. Gaz Drone Photography, yo, good to see you back posting videos. Always good insight. Yes, mate, I'm back. My intention is to keep doing it. I'm also going to be releasing a whole bunch of other content. I recently signed, well, actually today I got accepted onto the official partner program for Beta FPV. So they're going to send me some cool shit to check out, which will be fun. Hopefully GEPRC as well would be nice, as I'm a big fan of GEPRC products. So yeah, we'll doing some reviews. Obviously, you know, my channel's still going to be very much focused on providing good insight and advice, and you know, anyone who wants to become a working FPV pilot is kind of where the niche is. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, so I kind of had to go at the whole 360 drone thing, and gave up on it because I just, you know, I think the technology had been dropped, and yeah, it wasn't really working. So, and then obviously we had the anti-gravity come out, which I'll be honest, I'm not a massive fan of. All these Inception style videos actually make me feel a bit sick. So I think it's more of a gimmick, the anti-gravity, than anything else. I don't think there's any, you know, and some of the stuff I've seen with it's kind of cool, but I would never see myself using that on a professional basis. I don't know what you guys think, whether you agree with that or not. It's yeah, a lot of the videos I saw was just like, it was just overkill, very gimmicky. But I think the Avata 360 is interesting if it works the way I think it's going to work. UC, we'll have a, yeah, of course, mate. I'm more than happy to check it out. Post a link, and I'll we'll have a watch on the stream. Why not? Yeah, so I've kind of seen all the DJI reviews that have come out, as I like to call it, the DJI hype train reviews that have come out, and yeah, mixed feelings about the way they're doing this, to be honest, because they've obviously got their kind of bunch of creators that they call upon, and they have all taken them out for, like, you know, a really nice dinner and flown them somewhere nice and said, okay, this is what you can and can't say, and this is what you can and can't show. And I just think that sucks. I think that really sucks. And I've always had a bit of a problem with the as I like to call it, the DJI hype train when they release a new product, because no one ever seems to say anything bad about them. And it's the same with the Mavic 4, and I've got loads of issues with the Mavic 4, but no one ever tells you. So anyway, so as far as I could tell, you couldn't really, you know, get anything decent from what had been said about the Avata 360 at all. So at the moment, so what I want to know is can you fly in 360 mode, so with the cameras in this 360 configuration rather than one being at the front, can you fly FPV in this mode or not? Because for me, that's a deal breaker. If I can't fly FPV and fly it like a normal FPV drone in the 360 mode, then for me it's completely pointless. I don't know. I haven't, again, there's not been enough information posted on that to know whether that's possible or not. Because I know this camera, you can flip it down and then just fly it like a normal FPV drone, which is fine. But can you fly it in 360 mode with FPV goggles on? That's the question, because if you can, I've got a very interesting use case for this. And I've actually got a really cool product for this that's pretty much ready to launch. But I don't know. I don't know whether I'm going to get one of these, not or yet. What are your guys' views on this? Is anyone excited about this? I need water. Gone very quiet, chat. Probably doesn't help that my thing was completely fucked up at the beginning, so apologies again. So yeah, so that's my kind of thoughts on that. Yeah, I think you're probably right. But I think there is an interesting use case for this, but it's very, very specific. And it relies on being able to fly FPV in the 360 mode. So I don't know if anyone knows the answer to that question. It'd be useful for know. I can't see the link, mate. Is it on your profile? I'll have a look. It should be on your YouTube channel, right? I'll go take a look in a sec. But yeah, if anyone start with the Avata 2. Now I've got a soft spot for it. I've never had a soft spot for the Avata 2. If I'm honest, I've flown it a couple of times. A friend of mine's got it. So the thing, it wasn't bad. The thing that so there's a few things I don't like about it. Obviously, it's got the 04 camera in it, which is fun, which is great. The thing I don't like about it is if you crash it and break it, then that's it. You've got to send it back to DJI and repair it. And for me, as a working professional, that's no good. I have to be able to fix stuff. Otherwise, it's just annoying because there's been a lot of times where I've had to fix stuff on the fly or whatever. And if you can't do that with the Avata, then for me, that's just, it's pointless. I didn't I mean, it flew all right. I don't like the DJI remote, the little PlayStation-y looking thing. I hate the way that feels in comparison to what I'm used to with the Radiomaster, but I guess that's a given. I just didn't like the way it felt. It felt too twitchy almost. Yeah, not a massive fan of the Avata, but yeah, what are you going to do? Let's read some chat. Yeah. I can send Insta a DM, not on this channel. Okay. Yeah. Send an Insta DM. I'll do that, mate. Yeah, good one. Keith Logan, welcome to the chat, buddy. Hey Jamie, love your work. What AI tool are you using with your footage? Cheers, Keith. It's Kling 2.5. Directly Kling 2.5, not using it through any of the other, not like Artlist or whatever. So directly with Kling. I am going to do a tutorial on using AI to enhance your fly throughs and your transitions. Guys, do you wanna see some of the shit I've been doing with AI? Like this video, guys. Like the video, share it. Do the heart thing. Let's get the stream bumped up, and I'll show you what I've been doing with AI. Because it's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool. Sent. Okay. Let's have a look. How do I do this without... Oh, fuck it, like it matters. You're just going to see my memes that I chat shit with my friends, which doesn't really bother me. Where is it? Hello? Oh. Is this you? Yeah, you see, there you go. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I didn't message someone back. I didn't even know. Oh, that's sad. Sorry, dude. Oh, my God, I'm letting you in my DMs. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, I'm gonna have to mute the music on this, or you're gonna demonetize my stream. Okay, it's already okay. New FPV reel UC. Let's have a look, bro. Nice, nice 3D text, mate. Good work. Cool shot. Whoa. That was an interesting transition. Let's go back to that. Okay, I see what you did there. Yeah, nice. What's up, Chris? Good to have you here, mate. Had a meeting for the past 90 minutes on a Zoom call, so I missed the stream. That's all right. We're still here, mate. You're all good. Was it work related? Were you getting some work in? Me and Chris were having a good chat earlier. Always is a good lad. You should check Chris's channel out, by the way. Chris, tell us what your channel's called. He does fantastic reviews. So yeah, check him out. Anyway, sorry, we'll keep watching this. Ah, yes, the fireworks. Lovely, mate. What are you using? Is this the 04? Or are you GoPro in? I should be able to tell that. I'll tell you what, yeah, it's 04, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I can tell this is the 04 by the low light performance. GoPro would absolutely struggle with that. So there you go. We were just talking about the Avata 360 and how Does anybody know if you're going to be able to fly the Avata 360 in 360 mode with FPV goggles on? That's really important. I really want to know that. So if anyone knows the answer to that question, I'm pretty sure no one said yet. So yeah, very nice reel, mate. That's really, really good. It looks like you've done some cool stuff since the last reel. I think if I'm right, you had a lot of this this bike stuff in the last one, didn't you? I'm pretty sure. It looks like you've done a bit of work since here, mate. So really, really cool. Yeah, very good, mate. It's looking dope. How you getting on for work? Are you getting lots of work? I had 2 calls back to back giving FPV support to 2 different people. Mate, chargeable service. That's what that is. Yes, Chris Talks Tech. Guys, check Chris Talks Tech out. He's brilliant. Really good reviewing. Better than me. Have you tried Osmo Nano on the Cinelog for indoors? No, I haven't. Although I know the Osmo Nano is basically the same as the 04 Pro. So there's no real need, I don't think. It's no different to the 04 Pro. So why carry the extra weight? If you've got the 04 air unit, then there's no real reason to use it, if I'm honest. Yeah. Okay, so right. Yes, you can. You look around using the head tracking. So you I haven't used it, but heard from someone. Okay, so that's interesting. So you can fly. Can you do it without? This is the thing I want to know, right? Is if you can fly it in 360 mode with FPV goggles on, and then because all I want to do is fly a normal FPV route, but record in 360 so that I can then do something after that. I don't want to give it away because it's a pretty interesting concept. But I'm working on something for this if it works the way I think it's going to work. So, Chris, if you're right, that's very interesting. Good man. Glad it was chargeable. You got to. I've used the Nano on mine. It's great. Is it not just like the same as the 04 though? Yeah, vertical's a great shout actually. Although if you're recording 4x3 on the 04. Is that different for vertical? I suppose it is because it's true vertical, right? If you're using the Nano. Half was the Avata 2 footage and the rest was the beta FPV Pavo Pro. Is that good? I really want to have a go with the Pavo Pro. In fact, Johnny FPV used the Pavo as well for indoors. Yeah, I thought that's probably the case. Yeah, so you can fly in normal or fly in 360. So when you're flying, you can look around left to right. Also, interesting. Okay, cool. Well, if it's going to work that way, then I've got a really cool use case for it. Okay, I did promise that I was going to show you some of my AI stuff. So let me load this up. Actually, I can do it in frame because I've got stuff saved in frame. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, I'm getting the circle of death. Please don't crash the stream. Okay, we are all good. Let's go into frame. And I shall show you some stuff that I've been working on with AI. Let's go to my me folder. Okie dokie. Right. I don't know if this is the right video or not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So this is something I've been working on. So you if you've watched the day in the life video, the latest one, you will have noticed that I did a lot of talking about AI and before and afters and transitions and stuff. So I've been working on this for a little while now. It's quite exciting. I'm very excited about this, and it's opened up some really interesting possibilities. A, with before and afters, but B, so let's say you're not... Okay, I'll go into that in a minute. We'll show you this one first. Anyway, here you go. So this is going from, let's say, mid-construction of a project, which is this, into the finished product. This one's a little bit janky because it wasn't shot specifically for this, but it gives you the idea. I think it's pretty interesting. So this was the Revolut fly through. So yeah, you can kind of see if I just go back here. So you've got this tunnel, and you can see this is kind of like mid-construction phase, and I've managed to get it so that it kind of morphs into the finished product. I think it works particularly well in these first two shots here, which is really cool. So yes, that's something I've been working on, and before I move on, I'll let you guys ask any questions if you need to. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones, because I'm not listening to anything. Go back to the chat quickly. Chris, but it's good to fly using 25 to 30 for some things too, whereas flying, you really need 60. Yeah, I always record in 50 FPS, but I always my timeline's always 25. I just think that's the way to go. I don't like the way stuff looks at 50 frames a second. Shalom, what's up, buddy? Good to have you back. Incredible how 12 hours ago I was live with you on your last live just before going to bed, and here we are again. Love the channel, man. Thank you, bro. Peace. Appreciate you being here. You see, yeah, you saw it on LinkedIn. Well, yeah, if you follow me on LinkedIn, you will have seen what I've been doing with AI. Yeah, fly 60 and film 30. Yeah, I always film 25 because of the lighting situation in the UK, because otherwise you get weird flicker. Yes, you do, mate. Yeah, so yeah, there's a big caveat with this. So I'll come back to that question in a second, mate. So let me show you this other thing I was working on. This is more recent. So this is where it transitions become very, very interesting with AI, and I think this is one of the best use cases for it. And I will show you one that I shot the other day. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you probably already would have seen this, but if you don't, this is quite interesting. So let's go to this project in here. Okay, so let me set the scene for you. Go for this one. So the scenario with this fly through was one of my office clients. Okay, we'll pause it there. So this big warehouse is a distribution company. They've just had their new offices fitted out. And so what we could have done was, so you've got the warehouse section, which is kind of in here. I'm just going to bump this up to 4K so it doesn't look shit. And now it's not going to play, of course. Oh, no, there we go. It's working. Right, so let me just get a little bit further along here. Okay, so our main entry point. So the natural thing would have been to go through these doors down here, which leads to a reception area. But the only place you could go from there was straight into the warehouse, which I didn't want to do because this wasn't specifically for the warehouse client. It was for the fit out of the office, right? So the only other place you could have gone from this reception is up some stairs. Like, what a really crap way to start a fly through. Flying through into a tiny reception with no one in it, and then up a set of stairs. So I thought, okay, fuck it. How can we do something interesting with this? You might see where I'm starting to go with this, right? So I thought, okay, stop it there. So you've then got the offices are on this side of the building here, which is what I was flying for the client. This is the whole point of this, was to showcase the office fit out, right? So I thought, can we somehow transition through these windows without flying through the window? Makes sense? So I've used AI here to merge the two shots together. So I'll play it and then I'll explain how I did it. But I'm gonna do a full tutorial on this, exactly how to do it. So see if you can spot where it transitions from the real footage to AI. And through the window. I'll play it again just in case you missed it. Right, I'm going to come to the comments now. What AI did you use? I have quite a few before and after shots, but each of them has its own edit. It would be cool to try and create some the same morphing effect. Kling 2.5, mate, is what I used. Hi. You probably should have started with that. Do you need to upscale the Kling footage? Yes, mate. It only comes out at 1080p. You'll need to use Topaz to be able to upscale it to 4K. I'm just becoming very invested in FPV. I sold my house. Oh my god, and have some money to invest. Well, mate, I'll always take it if you want. If you need a good investment. I've looked into agriculture and spraying, thermography, and cinematics. This is why I'm here with you. Okay, well, interesting, mate. It's very committed. I'm guessing you're not starving, so you sold your house. So interesting, mate. All very good things to get into. I know a lot of people who are making a lot of money in agricultural spraying and thermography and in cinematic drones. So yeah, mate. So your question, can you give me a ballpark situation how much money I can pull in on a year, more or less? Well, there's a question. How do I answer this without giving away too much? Last year was my best year as a drone pilot. My business took in 6 figures last year. I won't say any more than that. So yes, it's possible to earn a really good living off of doing this. Yeah. Yes, mate. I'm gonna do a tutorial on it because it's really cool. It's a ball ache. I feel really shit about saying that about the money. I'm not bragging. You asked. Oh, thank you, UC. I appreciate that. How many attempts for this one? The AI prompt. Fuck it. I'll show you if you want. I'm full on giving away my secrets here. Jesus. I must really like you guys. So you'll see, I'm not going to show you exactly how I did it now because that's just going to take too long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts there with various different, some of them really, that one didn't work at all. That the perspective was completely wrong. I think this one wasn't too bad. That one was pretty good. See, it slowed down a lot though. So, okay. Anyway, I've given you a glimpse. The problem I have with this, I this is where it gets tricky. So I've managed to get this looking pretty good, right? The biggest problem is what you'll notice that Kling does is, and if you look really closely, you can see it, but it's so for some reason Kling adds like a load of contrast to the clip. So so you kind of have to go back and color match it, which is so tedious because it comes out looking really contrasty. So I think this is where it starts to change. So I'll give it to you. So you'll see this van moving across in the reflection of the glass here, and then it stops. And then it stops there. See it? So that's where it then transitions, is about there. And if you pause it, you can start seeing things. But yeah, it's color matching, which is the most difficult thing, because it puts like a yeah, it makes the footage more contrasty. So the other thing it does is it kind of, sometimes it will slow down. So you've then got to use speed ramping to make it look, you know, seamless, I guess, or as seamless as it can be. And this will only get better. So, you know, I've got it working pretty well now. I imagine in like a few months' time, this is going to be totally flawless and you won't be able to tell. Anyway, so we'll go to this next bit because I used it again. And this is where I think it's really interesting. It's A, for creativity, like flying through windows. But B, if you can't do a one shot, whereas before what I was doing was ending the first shot in the same way that I'm starting the second shot and then using a speed ramp and motion blur to hide that. You will have seen me do that. But now, and there's no fucking way you'll be able to tell that this is two shots. And I'll hear a little quiz for you guys. You can throw it up in the chat. Is tell me where the transition happens. So this is the first shot. And we're now in the second shot. So that is not a single shot. And you could watch this 100 times and you wouldn't be able to tell me where the transition happened. I'll tell you what, I'll even slow it down. Oh, that doesn't work. We'll put it down to half speed. No, that makes it worse, actually. You can't tell. I'll go back. So yeah, you can't tell. So I have used a speed ramp here a little bit to hide it. It's flawless. So this is where it's really interesting, is being able to merge shots together without having to do it in a one shot. Right, I'm coming to the chat. So what you are doing is you give it two clips and asking it to almost. That's exactly what it is. So if I explain this, so I'll do it with the window transition. So you have to shoot this in mind. Otherwise it's not going to work. So I figured, right, I'll fly. So what I did is I actually flew right up to this window here and then obviously stopped and then started through the window in the same place where I would have, you know, theoretically transitioned through. So what you do is you give it a still frame from the first clip and a still frame from the second clip, and then you've got to basically it'll merge them together. The prompt I use is so long, but yeah, again, that's one for the tutorial I'm going to do. So I don't want to give away too much, otherwise you like fucking won't watch it. But yeah, that's exactly what's happening. But it's the matching the clips, which is the hard part. Going from video to still to AI to still to video, that's where it gets difficult. Is where it can get a bit janky. If you really watch this one, you can see it. But yeah, the second one, like I said, you can't. I'll play it again. So I'll tell you where it happens. Okay, so why is it not stopping? So I'll show you where it happens, right? Okay, so you see this guy here. So this is real. This is still real. reel. And then when he's on the thing, that's when... No, sorry. I've got that wrong. Ignore me. So here's... This is where the cut is, basically, between here. Because this guy wasn't walking. He was already on this thing. So if I play this back a bit and look at this guy specifically, you can see him speed walk onto that thing. So that was the transition. So it's like 3 seconds, basically. And I sped it up and just to hide it a bit. But yeah, it's pretty good, right? Yeah, you can see the contrast change. 49. Yeah, it's very slight though, isn't it? It's very slight. You can see it. Yeah, it's like... Bang, there. Thereabouts, right? Yeah, so you can see it ever so slightly. And like I said, this is only going to get better. But yeah, you can hide it a little bit. It's really impressive transition from a drone clip to a handheld clam clip. Yeah. Did you see the Red Bull thing I did on the Formula 4 car? That was cool. Look forward to that. AI is so good now. Spoiler, I used AI to do my website. It took me 5 to 6 long days to change to get our ones coded. Yeah. It's a really useful tool, I think. I think it's very exciting what we can do with AI, especially when it comes to creativity. I don't like the idea of using it to do everything because I think that's really shit. I'm not too worried about it because I don't think AI will ever be able to match human creativity. And that might just be me being naive, but yeah. I'll show you guys one more thing. I don't know if I've got it on here. Have I got it on here? I think I do. This was pretty cool. And this was me just fucking around for no reason, just to say that I could do it. It's not that. Where is the clip? Give me a moment. I need to find this. It's having a moment. I'll give it a minute. I saw you comment on someone who else did it and I saw yours a couple of days later. Yeah. This is genius. Where did you learn all of this? Are you going to post the finished video you did title A Day in the Life, your most recent upload to YouTube? Do you mean the Shalom? Do you mean the fly through? That's kind of the start of an AI project, so that's not going to be done for a while, if that's the one that you mean. Let me just find this because it's kind of cool. Fuck, where did I put it? Red Bull Ring. F4 car. Where did I put it? I don't know where it is. Fuck, I don't know where I saved it, guys. 2 secs. It might be on my Instagram, actually. Let's go on there. Home. Profile. It's this one. Okay. I think... pause. Stop. This is the thing I hate about Instagram. Right, I'll do it in a second. Hopefully you guys can... Yeah, you guys can see that, right? Not until... Shalom, not until it's done. So it'll be a while. They said completion is... When did I say completion was? August, probably. So probably not till then. Because there's nothing really to show at the moment. Right, so this is another AI thing I did. Okay, cool. So this is kind of cool. So going from FPV shot here to an onboard GoPro shot and then back to FPV. So if you're on my LinkedIn again, you probably would have seen this, but this was fun. This was fun to do. So yeah, doing shots like this is kind of cool. And just the creativity on stuff like this, it just enhances it completely. It's really cool. So yeah, that's a nice use case. I'll stop playing that now. Yeah. Any more questions on the AI stuff? Like I said, I'm going to do a full kind of video on that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Also, guys, what sort of other content do you want me to do? Obviously, the day in the life stuff's cool, and I'm going to try and keep doing that. No, I am going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. What other stuff do you want? Is it useful? Are tutorials useful? Are drone reviews useful? Like, what's useful to you guys? Tell me, and I can start making content that you want to see. Oh, my throat hurts. That's what happens when you talk shit for too long. And thank you all for joining. I know it's been a while, and I feel super guilty about not being around as much and not posting enough stuff. It was a busy fucking year last year. Would you guys like to see an unreleased fly through of a factory, which is really fucking cool? I'll show it to you on the stream. More on getting clients. Yep, we're going to do that. I'm going to do a whole video on using LinkedIn and leveraging LinkedIn to gain clients. Because if there was one thing that I would say for you to do is LinkedIn. Absolutely. And growing your drone business. Absolutely. I've also got a friend called Matt Williams. Some of you might know him, Mr. MPW. He ran massive drone business, so a drone training company in the UK, moved to Canada and is now back in England, which is awesome. He's kind of been my mentor since the start. Some of you might know him. He did the drone mentor. So he's going to be releasing a new platform to kind of go with drone business. So likely some of the stuff that I do will feed into what he's doing. So I will definitely highly recommend his stuff because he's the GOAT. He's an OG. He basically started the whole drone thing, which is cool. I would like more tutorials on the O4 Pro and more Cinelog to freestyle or something. Cool. Jez Pro, thanks for joining, buddy. Yeah, so actually I was debating this with Chris earlier, and Chris, you can back me up on this. I just saw your message, Chris. That made me laugh. Fucking had to completely stop what I was thinking then. Jez Pro, yeah, I'm gonna do a tutorial on the O4 Pro and how to get the best out of it, and some of the quirks, including the horrible artifacts that a few of you have mentioned. And then I think I'm going to do a video on my Cinelifter, which carries a red Komodo cinema camera. That was a build I did last year, and the thing's fucking amazing. I love it. So I'll do a video on that. Yes, mate. Matt's the GOAT. He's the one. Chris, you're a fucking legend. I should do on how to get freebies. Mate, I would watch that. I want free shit. Love that. Keith Logan, this is great. Can you do a tutorial on how to manage and look after FPV LiPo batteries for a newbie? I am not the guy to do that video because I am a shit when it comes to looking after LiPos. Like my LiPos is almost so far gone that I shouldn't even have them in the house. I know that's really bad, but I'm milking every last thing. All of my LiPos for my Cinelog are like terrible. I need to get some new ones, and I have to do it. I'm flying out to Portugal next month for a 4-day shoot, and I have to get some new batteries because I don't even want to take them on the plane. They're that bad. I never said that. I think tutorials, gear reviews, important, and also tell us about your journey through this amazing world of drones. Maybe a little bit about your life in order to bond with the audience. That's a nice idea. I like that, and I genuinely appreciate the fact that any of you give a shit. That's really cool. Really cool. It's cool that you guys, hopefully you feel like you can learn something from me, which is cool. And basically everything you guys have mentioned is my plan to you know, especially with this series on the Cinelog and kind of showcasing my process. If you didn't already see it, I did a video a couple of days ago on how that series is going to work and the things I'm going to cover, talking about rates properly and setting up the O4 properly and using Gyroflow and editing, and bonus feature will be the AI content stuff as well, which I think will be really cool. How do you travel with FPV equipment? What goes where? LiPo chargers? The answer is with difficulty. No, it's not too bad actually. So I recently went to Portugal for a recce and a shoot. Not a shoot, but like a recce, and I had a couple of bits I needed to shoot. Getting ready for a job in Portugal in April. And then I'm going to Norway in June for another shoot for a few days. So the big case that I've got that I take with me to all my jobs, the flight case. So essentially I just have everything in there. So I have my 2 quads, remote, 2 pairs of goggles, 2 chargers, and like backup cameras. So just everything I take to a normal job goes in there. That goes in the hold as special oversized luggage. So I just have like a checked bag, which is this case. You know, some people say it's risky, but I will only fly with flagship airlines. So something I've learned or been told is never, ever, 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 ever fly low cost if you're placing stuff in the hold. That's really important because low cost airlines treat your baggage like shit, basically. So don't so yeah, I only fly British Airways or national carriers like Lufthansa, Air Portugal, or whatever. I'm actually flying British Airways down to Portugal next month. So I'm quite comfortable putting stuff in the hold. So what you can't take in the hold is any of your lipos. So you can't put lipos in the hold. They have to go in hand luggage with you in a fireproof bag. I also don't charge them before flying, just for extra safety. Things like the Mavic or the Mini 4 or the Mini 5, I put those in a backpack, which basically the way it works is you can have a backpack, which is like your carry-on luggage. So I'll have my drones, batteries, anything that's like a lipo will go in there with my drones, because I'm not putting the Mavic in the hold. It's way too expensive for that. So I'll do that, and then I'll have like because that essentially I'm using that as my personal item, which is crazy. And then I'll have a wheelie on bag. So if it's a short trip, I'll have just like a wheelie bag with my clothes in it. For Portugal, because I'm going for 4 days, I'm having to check my big case into the hold. I'm having to check a normal suitcase into the hold with all my clothes in it. And then I'll take my lipos and the Mavic and stuff in a backpack on the plane with me. So there you go. Chris, not many of us out there. That's the thing. Hard enough to find local people who even fly FPV, let about fly-throughs, etc. as so niche skills, knowledge, editing, everything else. Yeah, so hopefully that I can bring that to the table. Do they ask you at security about your lipos? I can guarantee you I get stopped every single time, because we all know a lipo looks like a... Fuck, how do I say this without getting my stream banned? It looks like a device that might go boom boom. That's still going to get me banned, isn't it? So yeah, lipos that, you know, they always search through my bags. Just one of those things. They look at you really funny until you kind of explain that you're a drone pilot, and then yeah. The other thing you've got to be wary about is importing and exporting. So there's a thing called a carnet, which you kind of need if you're flying equipment abroad, because they could argue that you're bringing it in and they might want to charge you tax and seize your gear if you haven't got one. So something about that as well is quite important to know. Anyway, let me jump back here. I'll show you guys a video, a fly through that I was working on. I did this just before Christmas. Wren Kitchens. No one has seen this yet, and I shouldn't really be showing you this, but fuck it. I'll show you the... I won't show you the ultra long version. I'll show you the shorter version. None of you said you wanted to see this, but I'm going to show it to you anyway, so tough. This is probably the most complicated fly through that I've ever done. I'm going to unmute it because I can claim the music back because it's licensed music, so that's fine. So I'm going to grab a drink. I'm so thirsty. Oh, that was me grabbing a drink. Love the questions, guys. Keep the questions coming. Oh, hold on. I'll wet my whistle. If you want to see this video, give me lots of hearts, thumbs up, likes. Do it. Do it. Quick. Do it. I'm checking. Checking to see if you're liking the stream, you fuckers. Ugh. Voice is wrecked. I'm watching. Go on, guys. Bash them. There you go. Come on. Yeah. That helps the stream, so appreciate you guys doing that. Keep doing that. I think it's quite important. Right, cool. Let's do this. Oh, he's ready. He's ready. This is pretty cool. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna put my headphones on so I can hear this as well. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the music. So here we go. Oh, I don't think you could hear it then, could you? I couldn't. Could you hear that? Could you hear the music? Tell me if you could hear the music. I don't think you could. I couldn't see anything coming out of it. Desktop audio. Properties. Ah, right, that's why. Headphones, Realtek. That should be better. Let me see. There we go. Right, cool. Play it from the beginning. Lots of sound design in this as well. Let me know if that's alright, if it's too loud. I'm not singing. My ears are bleeding now. Still no music. Oh, I can't help it. I don't know why it's not. Why that's not working. I can hear it. Oh, you should be able to hear it. I can hear it if I go on the stream. Oh, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, this is a fun one. This was shot over 2 days. 3 days, sorry, and I was really ill when I shot this. We went up. Oh no, I'll tell you in a minute. I don't think this was on a short. Anyway, I won't play it anymore. Actually, no, I'll get to the warehouse bit. The warehouse bit's fucking cool. Oh, look how close. Watch this. Look how close I got to this robot. It moved at the last second. I almost got clobbered by it. This one here. Watch it like pops up. Almost hit it. And then the warehouse is this bit's. The warehouse bit's really cool. Absolutely mega. This place is 1 million square foot, which is insane. It's really cool when I fly up through this racking here. It's mental. It looks rad. And then check this gap I hit in a second. It's mad. It's the smallest gap. There you go. Like the size of the drone that was. Crazy. Anyway, there you go. So that's a really cool one. That was one of the funnest things I've done for sure. Oh, music is good. Thank you, dude. Yeah, the music took me ages to choose the music for that as well. A lot of sound design in there as well. Neo, what's up, bro? Long time. Hey, man. Air transition's looking clean. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun video that to work on. What was I saying? I was going to tell you something about this. Yeah, so basically, this was shot over 3 days. There's a lot more content. The whole video is almost like 10 minutes long, but this is quite a cut down version. But yeah, so we drove up on the Monday. It was me and my friend Matt, who worked on this with me as a spotter. So we drove up on the Monday. We stayed in like a kind of cabin thing, which is cool. And then I started on the way up. I started getting this scratchy feeling in my chest, and you know what scratchy feeling I'm talking about, right? And I was like, "Fuck, please no, I don't want to get ill." Like, and then that night I just started feeling shitter and shitter. And then so I went to bed, had an early night, and got up in the morning and I was like, oh, okay, I feel all right. I feel good. So I was like, okay, maybe it was just like a weird thing. I started feeling shit. Anyway, so we went and did, so we went up and met with the client, had like a kind of a walk round, and we kind of treated this as our storyboarding and recce day. And then just kind of got through that, planned everything out, was super stoked. And they were like, okay, cool, next day's a shoot. So we went back to the cabin. I started feeling a bit shit again. And I was like, oh, okay, fuck, no, I don't want to get ill. Like, this is the worst job to get ill on because of all the machinery I'm going to be flying through. And so I went to bed, got an early night again. I woke up in the morning and I had like full on flu. Like, I was so sick. And I was just like, I've just got to do it. So literally spent 2 days just sweating and feeling like absolute shit. And this is the fly through I had to do when I was like literally would have been bedridden any other time. So this was a tough job. And also in this factory bit, it's like 35 degrees. It was horrible. So yeah, that was an interesting shoot. No, not one shot, mate. That's lots of different shots. Again, you'll see me using the speed ramps to hide transitions. So yeah, it kind of looks like a one shot, but obviously isn't. So you see one here. I mean, it's fairly obvious. I mean, so the longer video is section by section, so it does make chronological sense. This wasn't. This is a shorter version. Shalom, so when you film something like this, how much coordination is needed? A huge amount for this. Like, this was why it was shot over almost 3 days, is because there was so much to coordinate. Each scene was done like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times to get everyone doing, stuff at the right time. I think we had like a crew of like 10 people organizing shit, so it was pretty intense, this one. So for this, it was just me and one other guy in my team, but there was also some of the production crew who work there were like organizing where people would be. So yeah, there was about 10 people in total. Is everyone on the job site aware? Yeah, everyone was aware of what we were doing on this one. Everyone was involved. So we were kind of shooting it. So if you imagine it's like an assembly line and it goes so up, down, up, down. So we were kind of shooting it like that. So we were kind of going up the first line, having a cut somewhere there, down the second line, having a cut somewhere down the bottom. So yeah, if you were to kind of watch it, that's how it was shot. Just yeah, too many moving parts to do a one shot in somewhere like this. Oh, fucking eye. Did you crash? Fuck you, Chris. What do you think? Yes, of course I fucking crashed. I'll show you exactly where I crashed. Once. I crashed once and it wasn't even that bad. Where is it? Oh, it's further back, sorry. I mean, it was like the hardest place to crash. So here, I'll show you where it is. Not a crash video, obviously. So this is where I crashed. So basically, what I did is this gap looks a lot narrower. It's a lot narrower in real life than it is because you've got this bar here. So you probably only had about a foot to play with, and you obviously had these sort of runners underneath here. Basically, what I did is I kind of on one of the shots sort of panicked and blipped the throttle by accident and hit this bar, and then it just sort of fell down into the rollers down here. Unfortunately, like they just stopped it immediately. But yeah, I did have a little crash. But yeah, it was pretty tight through there. No, I'm not using a green screen. NVIDIA Broadcast is what I use. I do want to get a green screen so that I can, I'm just in my house, so I don't really want people to see that. Funny. Daniel, hope to reach work like this someday. It's possible, mate. 4 years ago, I was wishing the same thing, and yeah, I feel blessed to do it. Hoping to see your rates. I will share. I will do a whole video on my rates. And rates are quite specific. So I think for fly-through work, you want something that's very kind of mild and non-twitchy. The biggest thing you probably got to concentrate on is throttle control is the biggest thing for me. Yes, it was lucky it didn't get crushed, mate. You can see... I mean, this is the biggest concern with this job was getting crushed and a lipo setting on fire and somewhere like this. So we took a lot of precautions to make sure that kind of wasn't going to happen. You can only do so much though, right? But yeah, fortunately where it had fallen through here, although you had these rollers, there wasn't anything underneath these apart from just somewhere where it could fall. So yeah, it wasn't a massive issue, but yeah, you've always got to keep that in mind. Those antennas are taller now on yours too, which makes it harder. That's right. Although I think I had the original 04 antennas when I was doing this. Mate, changing the antennas out makes a big difference in signal penetration as well. Like those original DJI antennas are shit. It's dude, the NVIDIA cutout's good. Look, I mean, you can. It's fucking amazing. And this is the other thing is if you do it on like I've noticed with calls, if you try and show something to the camera, like it'll have a problem. Oh, there you can kind of see it there. But yeah, it's pretty good. Very good. Back a few years ago, building websites and learning HTML was a promising career. Then technology improved and now you can have I built a site in minutes. Chris, you were literally just saying that. Are you concerned about that this industry may die? I'm not concerned because I don't think an AI is going to be able to do what I do anytime soon. So I'm very much seeing, AI is great and AI is a really useful tool. And I think there are going to be some jobs which, are going to be taken away from AI. And I think anything where you interface with a computer is gonna be very different in a few years. I don't think AI will ever be able to have the ingenuity or the creativeness of a person. I just don't think it's ever going to be that good at doing that. So, and I don't think it's going to be able to fly an FPV drone like a human. So no, I'm not worried. I think it's exciting because I think it's going to be an enhancing tool for creativity. But then I'm not an expert on AI, so it could be the Terminator, and we're all fucked. But I hope not. Neo flows. Lots and lots of moving parts, bro. I bet it was a head fuck. My ADHD would have been going nuts. Trust me, mine was. Chris, I love a good... mate, Throttle Expo is massively underrated. When I got the Cinebot, I pumped a load of Expo into it because coming from the Cinebot to the Cinelog, the weight difference was massive. So I kind of struggled at first with the bobbing up and down. So I think I stuck a 0.2 Throttle Expo. It was great. Perfect. Honestly, my rates are so slow now. I think it might have even been a 0.5. I think you might be right on that. Appreciate the hearts, guys. Keep the hearts and the little emojis coming. It really helps the stream. So thank you. Set your mood point to whatever the drone hovers at, 0.3 for example, and then put a 0.5 expo. That helps. Yeah, absolutely, mate. That's really good advice there, dude. Chris knows what he's talking about. You see, it's really easy to swap out the 04 Pro antennas. I don't want to damage anything. Is it? Oh, sorry. Is it easy? Yeah, it is easy. So with the Cinelog, because the 04 Pro antennas weren't long enough, they had to do like a kind of. I think what they do is soldered two bits of wire together, and then just wrapped it. People were complaining that those were breaking. So I just bought the Cadex Vista, the original Cadex Vista antennas, which are left-hand polarized, like I said in the video, and swapped them out. It was very easy to change. It's almost, tightly plug and play. It's a bit fiddly. The plastic housings, like I said, were long, so you just had to cut them, shave them down a bit. But yeah, it was absolutely fine, mate. If you've done soldering and fucking around before, you'll figure it out. It's not too bad. AI is a great tool, but I don't think it will replace us. No, I don't think it'll replace us in the creative industries. I'm not worried about that. I think this industry will go, especially with the Olympics, as I think there are more companies want to consider drone work in the future. I think this industry will go. Do you mean go as in will disappear, or do you mean will like go and keep going? Humans are too dynamic. I agree. Humans are too dynamic, and I don't think any machine can replicate what a human can do. And I think that's where people are just getting scared about AI. I think if you're not using AI, you're going to get left behind very quickly because it's very much an enhancement. In any industry. I think personally, I think the industries are gonna really suffer is web dev or developers. I think they're gonna struggle. For instance, my son plays a lot of Roblox and is now designing games on Roblox. He doesn't need to learn coding. He just fucking gets ChatGPT to do all of it. It's genuinely mental. The Cinelog little extenders are just little cable, but once connected, you can undo as they just snap. Yeah. So it's connect once and you're good. I brought a spare pack of 20, not the best solution. Yep. So I'm hearing the Avata 360 can only be flown in manual mode with no 360 cam visible. So I'm guessing you can only use the RC2 with a ton of latency and less capable movements. Yeah, I'm not sure about the... I think, Chris, you were saying that it can be flown with the RC3 in the goggles in 360 mode, which I'm saying if it can, then that's quite exciting because I think there's a good use case for that. I think there's going to be a lot of shit with it, to be honest. I think there's going to be a lot of this kind of Inception stuff, which I absolutely hate. I've seen a lot of it with the anti-gravity, and I'll be honest, it makes me feel fucking dog shit. It makes me feel so sick when I watch it. So I'm not a fan. I think if you use it sparingly, it can be a useful tool, but I don't think it's going to replace normal FPV in any way, shape, or form. if I'm honest. Yeah. I'm gonna have another drink. My throat's hurting. Oh, I've enjoyed this. This has been a good chat. You guys are on form tonight. Right, another question for you guys. So, do you find the live streams beneficial? Are they a good thing to do? And how often would you like me to do them? And when? Is it better as a weekly thing, monthly, fortnightly? And I've got to do it in the evenings late because I need to try and accompany for people in the UK who haven't gone to bed yet, but also people in the States who might still be at work. So is it better to do it on a weekend, Friday nights? Tell me. Yeah, reframing is good, for sure. It's a ball ache, and it's seriously process heavy. For me, I'm looking at the user being able to move and choose the camera position. That's all I'm going to say. Not sure if it's a manual, actually. I'll try and find out, but you can fly 360 with the goggles. You wouldn't really need manual and 360 as camera rivets will be in the editing and you'll fly straight. Yeah, so I would just fly it like I do like a normal FPV drone. The only thing I want to be able to do is reframe it afterwards. That's literally it. So if it flies like a normal FPV drone in 360 mode, then yes, I will probably use it for something. More the merrier. Now you'll eventually get bored of me, mate. I want it to be worthwhile. I can't talk shit every single night. Yeah. So what are we saying? Weekly or fortnightly? How do I do a poll? Can we do a poll? Start a poll. Question. Weekly or fortnightly streams? And don't be greedy, fuckers. Add option. Week. Oh no, hold on a second. So I'll go weekly. Don't start. Hold on. Weekly or fortnight. I don't know how to spell fortnightly. Or monthly. Let's go with monthly as well. Let's give you guys that option. Start poll. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Hey, that Cinelog 30V3 is $530 on Amazon here in Seattle. Do you think it's overpriced? Where did you get yours? AliExpress, mate. If you can get one off AliExpress, you can get them a hell of a lot cheaper than that. That is very expensive in my opinion. Although I think you guys in America are struggling probably because of the bans. You can export as a 3.6 video if you wanted to. So you can. So I get what you're hinting at. Publish 360 video and then use it. Can move around the camera. Yes, exactly. But it's how that's being delivered, which is really exciting. Which I won't elaborate on. Don't want to give you all my secrets. So we got 4 votes weekly. Okay. Come on, get the votes in. There's a few of you on stream. I see that's probably all of you now. People rarely do that with 360 though, as usually reframe yourself, but can publish 360 and let people watch in VR. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is a very specific use case for a very specific industry. Is what I'm going to say on that. So, yeah. But I get what you're saying. If I was going to use it for other stuff, like a normal fly-through, I would reframe it. Because also, I know you can have a 360 video on YouTube where the user can move it around, but it sucks. It's really shit. So I'm having to develop something specific for that. But like I said, it's for a very specific industry. Okay, I guess we're going with weekly streams. Cool. Right. Ending poll. Next poll. You can test that just using a 360 on a drone now. Yes, you'll see the drone if you look down, but you can test. I have the DJI 360 and X5, so the 360. Okay, right, yeah, that's interesting. I know it'll work. I just need the Avata to do it in a specific way that I hope it's going to do. Right, new poll. So, what day of the week? We'll go Friday night, because I'm a loser and don't go out. Saturday night, or a weekday. Start a poll. Get your votes in. This is fun. Yeah, good shout, Chris. I think Friday night. You just want to take my Friday nights away, because I spend so much time doing other stuff that isn't sat in front of a computer on a Friday night. Ooh, weekday. We got one for a weekday. Aha. Friday nights. It's going to be Friday nights, isn't it? Then you'll know. Then you know when I'm going to be streaming. I can't guarantee it's going to be every Friday night, guys. I've got a family, so I will, if I am intending to do it, I will give it plenty of notice and put up a thing. Like, I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm working all day tomorrow. I'm going to be sat on the M25 filming a sign with a drone, which will be really fun. If anyone wants to come and hang out on the M25 tomorrow, let me know. I could do with the company. Chris is a weekday. I'm sorry, mate. You've been outvoted. Only by 3 other people. So if you can get 3 other people to vote for a weekday, I'll do it on a weekday. I'll do it on a weekday. Fucking. I'm gonna bump my own stream now because none of you fuckers are doing it. Cool. Okay. I think we're done. I think we're done there. So good to know. We'll do some more live streams. I'm gonna be doing a lot more content for you guys. Yes, we do need some multiplayer sim. That is a great shout. We will do that. We will do some multiplayer sim. You'll have to let me know what sim you guys want to race in. I normally do Velocidrone, but it's not that good for multiplayer. Although I can set up my own lobbies in it, which is quite cool. So you'll have to tell me what sims you want to do some multiplayer simming in. Chris, we need to do some more talking. You've got my number. WhatsApp me. Any last ditch questions before I go the hell to bed? Get your questions in. Oh my god, we've done an hour and a half. And my throat feels worse for it. Oh, and guys, if you are watching, videos on my channel, make sure you're sharing, liking, commenting as much as possible. It really helps the channel. It helps get the views up. I'll be honest, I got a bit despondent about the day in the life videos because of the amount of views they were getting. I don't think that wasn't anyone's fault. I think that's just the YouTube algorithm. So anything you guys can do about helping the streams or the videos out, that'd be great. Commenting and just watching it all the way through is really important. So if you do have time, watch it all the way through, appreciate it, comment, like, etc., etc. That's it all helps the channel out. So right, we'll give a couple of minutes for any extra questions. Racing, Velocidrone is the best sim, for not necessarily for loads of it's got loads of maps, but graphics it's not great. But for me, physics is on point. It's definitely better than anything else. Any more for any more. Chris, been a pleasure having you here. Shalom, awesome to have you here as well, mate. Neo, really good to chat to you again, buddy. Powerloop, awesome, mate. UC, if you're still here, great to chat. Daniel Perez, Strong name, mate. I'm into my F1. Thank you for being here. Jez Pro, great having you here, mate, as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, super appreciative of you guys hanging out with me tonight. It's really cool. And if there's nothing else, I hope you've learned something, and we'll catch you on the next one. And thank you very much, as always.